with the show and the book, you and Gabby are funny almost all the time, right? That's like, there's some little dramatic moments, but it's almost always funny. But you do take on mental health, body issues, all of this stuff that's really important and meaningful, especially to your audience, which I think is probably largely women. How do you balance we have something to say that's important, but we also have to be funny? Like, what is the line, and how do you weigh that?
Well, I think like that's honestly why I picked that video, because to me, like, I wanted to like talk about like sex positivity, and like Gabby is much more vocal about that stuff, and I've always felt like I'm not. And so I was like, well, am I in a way like slut shaming because I don't feel comfortable about talking, you know? And then it's like, no, like that's not true. Like, it's just about supporting other women and like being like, you can live your life your way, but like you just support women doing whatever they want to do. And so like that was my version of tackling an important subject. So, you know, you take it like a sketch, and then you just make the theme of the sketch like what you want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Probably one of my favorite videos we've done is like we get so many horrible comments on YouTube, and it's like really hard to like not take them personally, and so instead of like doing a vlog where I was like, how dare you say I'm a feminazi old slut bag whore, you know, like I was like, well, how do I make this a sketch? And so I wrote a sketch where it's like behind the scenes, it's actually all one shot, and it's as though we're getting ready to shoot a sketch, but we can't focus because we keep reading these comments that people write to us and like losing our mind, and like an ongoing thing is like, am I pregnant? Like, I don't know.
So it seems like you have a really open channel to content. So I read something, it bugs me, and rather than let it bug me, I'm going to use it. Yeah. Or I have, you know, this issue about sex positivity, and rather than like dwell on it and keep it secret, I'm going to use it. And you use the stuff. So do you keep in touch with how you feel and think?
No, never.
Yeah. Is that, I mean, are you always evaluating?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, part of that is having been in therapy since age 4. But I think it's really important to like keep in touch with stuff. And, you know, a lot of times, like things that I go through, I'm like, well, this is horrible, I'm going through it, but like maybe if I talk about it, it can help somebody else. And that's sort of like, I take like solace in that. Like in the last like year and a half, I gained like over 20 pounds on antidepressants, and like people noticed, believe me, and like my family noticed, and it became this whole thing. And I ended up doing a couch show where I talked about it and I addressed it, and it's probably our most popular video in like the last year or two.
What was its title?
Why I've Gained Weight.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. I didn't want to get that wrong, but I remember seeing it, yeah.
And you know, and it's like, and people were like, no one's talking about this. Like, thank you for talking about that. And so I think that there really is something for being like, what am I currently going through that I can somehow like use to get ad money?
Brilliant.